Long, everybody.
It's long, y'all.
Yep. We can go and get this thing going.
Yeesh.
Checkers going in the building. We out of here.
Okay, I'm waiting for the power up so I can show y'all. Here we go. Let me get a couple groups. So, it's universal, so they can see. Oh, turn it down. Islam, what's good with everybody? We finna go over some legal Illinois State Constitution along with some other stuff. Let me see what all I got up here. Give your boy a hot second.
Yep. Islam.
Okay, so we got the Illinois State Constitution. This is what they're going off of. In these states, they're going off their state constitution. You're going to go in there with a constitution for the United States of America, and they're going to be like, this ain't federal. Even though they stuff's supposed to line up with that. And we finna down. So when I cases, they was going to the Illinois State Constitution, you know what I'm saying? Constitution for the United States. Like I said, 61 articles. They wasn't really honoring it. I had to start throwing this stuff back in their face because some of this stuff was in the Constitution, you know. You can use it. So we finna show you, you know what I'm saying, basically how we operate with legal documents and, you know, basically enforce state stuff on them. And it's a key because what we always say, bro, update your status, right?
Right, it's on.
Don't be Dred Scott, right?
Right.
We finna see how this come into play, right? Because also, what I forgot to get up here was citizenship of the United States and expatriation. Because remember when I showed on that, when it talk about the difference between the Negro and the alien, the free Negro and the alien, the free Negro is only free by the laws of the state and not within the meaning of the Constitution.
Right.
So here go the laws of the state. And not within the meaning of the state. Keep that in mind while we go with the laws of the state. Because some of y'all status ain't updated, so it's not within the meaning. We're going to get to that. So the first one is Section 1. It's Article 1 Bill of Rights, Section 1, Inherent and Unalienable Rights. Now, can we flick to the unalienable definition?
Yeah.
Wait 1 second. We're going to get straight to it. We're going to go to the Black's Law. This is the legal Black's Law definition for unalienable, 4th edition. And we're not going to do this through the whole, you know, broadcast. We got 2 definitions. But I wanted to get this one on there. Because this is one that this is the first one. You want your rights, right?
Yep.
So, unalienable or unalienable. Inalienable, incapable of being aliened. And if you don't get that, that is sold and transferred. So we good with that. It says it's incapable, bro. You can't even do it if you want to.
Right. Period.
You can't do it. If me and you come up with a contract that you say I can blow your brains out and I kill you, is the people gonna be cool with that?
Hey.
Or did I violate I'm incapable, like you still can't do that.
Right. I don't think they're gonna go for that.
You got the right to know what I'm saying? So we talking about unalienable rights.
Right.
But we know them rights ain't being protected, right?
Right.
Now, what we talk about with government, they sort of protect. That's why they tax them, right?
Right. That's the reason why they're taxing. That taxation with representation is what's supposed to be.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So let's get into the section. All men are by nature free and independent and have certain inherent and unalienable rights, among which are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. To secure these rights and the protection of property, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. So first bat, they tell you off bat, we need your consent. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We saying we protecting you, but we have to get your consent.
Right.
It's a contract. It's a trust.
Mm-hmm.
The public trust. Section 2, due process and equal protection. Now hold up. Section 1. Cause that shit would just feel good, sound good, everybody feeling good, right?
Right.
Say these unalienable rights. Say more bias, you know, in Cicero somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some men of another nation harass her, fill all on her, grab her butt, all this.
Mm-hmm.
She called the cops. They like, hey, what can we do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She telling everybody this is that and the other. She filing stuff in the court, they throwing it away.
Mm-hmm. Right, looking over. Mm-hmm.
So it's in there that it's unalienable rights.
Mm-hmm.
Rights got to be the system going for something, right?
Right.
So the more body is going to be looked at, automatically assumed as what?
Black.
3/5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Black. No right. So she gonna have to approve.
Right.
Not only is you gonna have to prove, see, that's competency is one thing. This is why we telling people to tribe up. See, you need a tribe behind you so they ain't just injure you, they injure the tribe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't by your damn self.
Right.
Because if you emperor this, empress this, that, and the other, where the hell is the rest of the village at?
It's wrong.
What are people under you? For you to be there, you know what I'm saying?
Right. How'd that come about? Mm-hmm.
Section 2. So this is what we talking about status. Because when you go, because everybody want to talk about their courts as banks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how you gonna go in there and you ain't commercially updated?
Right.
You gonna go in there knowing it's a bank, knowing all kinds is commercial, and your straw man still told you.
Right.
So you gonna wait for it to happen. You know it's two types of people. Some people it gotta happen to them. Some people, you know what I'm saying? I used to be one of them people. It gotta happen to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. So I know the real type.
Right. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I learned. I submitted. Shit. Due process and equal protection. So we already know we talking status and due process. So, bro, I'm proof. I know so many people that's locked up for murders and stuff, and it was no proof, no murder weapon, just hearsay.
Right.
No due process, no equal status, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't even know to even say something.
Right. Right.
And then if you know to say something, what was you doing before this case happened?
Right.
Did you castle? You know how to play chess? Did you castle? Did you form your tribe? Did you get on the record so they don't paint you?
Mm-hmm.
What is you doing in the community? Do you get works? You get charity? Is you doing stuff?
Yep.
If they bring you in on some type of conspiracy, how many of your neighbors can you bring in on subpoena that's gonna vouch for you that you don't even talk to? Can just be like, yeah, that's him.
Mm-hmm.
No, he for real. He wasn't faking.
Yeah. Right. That's his culture. That's his way of life. You do that every day. Mm-hmm.
Due process and equal protection. No person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor be denied the equal protection of the law. So we already know that's being violated heavily. Section 3, religious freedom. This the one everybody hate. And for people who got me messed up, y'all know I'm Islamic, but when I'm talking legal, when I'm talking religious freedom to go on the record, I'm talking way of life. So mine is Islamic. All this is the Constitution for anybody. The religious freedom for anybody. They can put any way of life on here and live it out, and they got the right to do it.
Yep.
Boys ain't special. Boys ain't even doing it.
Nope. Nope. They try to fall under somebody else's stuff.
No, what Drew Ali told us 100 years ago. Free national name, religion. Put on the record. It went over everybody's head because they got stuck on religion.
Yep.
And thinking it's dogma. And now you ain't got no unalienable rights. Your rights ain't unalienable. They leaning the hell out of them. Come on, man.
Right.
They're guys that we don't know nothing about, right?
Right. They're God-given rights.
The free exercise and enjoyment of religious profession, worship, without discrimination, shall forever be guaranteed, and no person shall be denied any civil or political right, privilege, or capacity on account of his religious opinions. Not even me.
Right.
But the liberty of conscience hereby accrued should not be construed to dispense with oaths or affirmations, excuse acts of licentiousness, or justify practices of
inconsistent.
Yeah,
practices inconsistent
with the peace or safety of the state. No person shall be required to attend or support any ministry or religious freedom, basically, or place of worship against his consent. Nor should any preference be given by law to any religious denomination or mode of worship. See, equality.
Yeah, so what else that mean? What are they saying right there? We say it all the time. We say no compulsion in Islam, ain't it?
No compulsion in no religion.
Exactly.
That's what they saying. They going further.
Right.
They sound better than some of these people, you know what I'm saying, supposed to be teaching what we saying.
Right. That's my whole point.
See, we don't say compulsion, you got to be us. We saying if you going off the literature, go off what the principles, go off the principles. So this is religious freedom. First thing they say is the free exercise. So why y'all, I'm not even going to ask that. Like I said, it's your way of life. So the free exercise or however you want to live.
Yep.
How long we been saying it, bro? So if somebody violate that, that's in the Bill of Rights. That means I can go in their shit and say it's a violation.
Easy.
What's the violation? The laws that I wrote and put on the record that y'all calling religion.
Yep.
And now y'all under their law and I'm under my law. They don't understand, bro.
Right.
I'm really our self-law master in these streets. And when it's a problem, we in the courtroom.
Right.
While y'all under their law. Talking that stuff. I'm living under Islamic law to the best that I can of my capacity. Islamism. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't nowhere near, I ain't trying to be exact, like none of that.
Right.
They got the prophets for that. I'm showing you how to, finesse. It really ain't finesse. It's gonna start out you thinking it's finesse until you become the literature.
Right.
And it's a birthright.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? When it's a birthright, it's like a motherfucker betting not.
Right.
Man. You're gonna fight for it.
Right. You understand.
Yeah. Section 4, freedom of speech. All persons may speak, write, and publish freely. Pay attention, y'all. Being responsible for the abuse of that liberty in trials for libel, both civil and criminal. They can bring your shit in the court, even though it's freedom of speech. Your shit is public. This is why I don't understand Moors that do lives and everybody's watching me. It's public.
Right.
On YouTube.
Right.
This stuff public.
Right.
Like, have people forgotten what the public is, or do they even know?
Right. You can't hide in the public.
You publishing, why you, like, this is a record.
Yep.
People be saying, why don't they produce? All this is records, public records.
Being created in real time.
Yeah. Old Civil, why you think I be telling Moors don't be saying certain shit? Why you think I was telling certain people be quiet and fall back? Because, yeah, you got freedom of speech. Yeah, though. Criminal and civil.
Yep.
The truth, when published with good motives and for justifiable ends, shall be a sufficient defense. They like, if you ain't on nothing, then shit, you shouldn't. Same thing we saying.
Right.
Why do people think I always say, see, I ain't gotta hide. What I'm saying, I can say out loud. Why do you think I say that?
Yeah.
Because then I ain't gotta trip up. I ain't gotta try and weed the web and make sure this, that, and the other. No. I'm going off the principles, and we constructed something that can be public.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because what obviously more scared of the public. Don't see no business. I don't see no I don't see nothing, bro.
Yeah,
I don't see nobody in politics.
Because that, like I say, they don't know.
I don't see nobody in politics. I don't see no Moors doctors. I don't see no Moors in the firefighter. No Moors police. No Moors firefighters. Where's the Moors in civics? They talk all this civics. Civics is yeah, the study of citizenship. And some of these people saying they're U.S. citizens. So if y'all gonna be the Moors and saying we all together, and y'all gonna be on that side, why is y'all not in this shit? Why is it not a more educating these people and they talking about in the news they got to get constitutional?
Islam.
And they did flag raising 2 years ago. So okay, was that the public? Okay, Morris is public. I didn't know what that was because it was some garbage. But yeah, it was. But bro, and don't get me started. But freedom of speech. So they shit sounded better than Moore's. You know what I'm saying? Already. It sounded.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know too many people. We enforce. I don't know too many people enforcing. But, you know, and status wasn't even corrected. This is why I be telling people. It's really, like, status is really, is in you. Once you got the status, you're going to do all the paperwork. But if you try to do the paperwork and have status, then you got some studying to do.
Yep.
Right to assemble and petition. The people have a right. Now, if we go to the census, we're going to see that them persons y'all got is originated in black, African racial groups or some shit, and not in original people.
Right.
So when you come with the constitutional talk, we the people, well, they going to go to that commerce. You know all this shit about commerce. You know it's about a flag of amity and commerce, a treaty of amity and commerce. That treaty of peace and friendship is amity and commerce. All this is commerce.
Yep.
Business. Why you think people with money don't go to jail?
Right.
And they just caught. Why you think good businessman is good lawman? Why you think people that know law is no business real good? They go together.
Yeah.
Contracts.
Right.
Either you competent or you not.
Right.
You got to make a good deal to catch your case.
Right.
You see how I did. Contracts. You can tell who know law. Look at their business acumen. So the people have a right to assemble in a peaceable manner. So you wonder why you getting harassed? Because you got the mark of the beast. They can always drag you in with your fingerprint, and it's gonna go to a straw man that ain't the people. That's labeled 3/5. So they know they can do whatever they want.
Whenever they want to. Right. You look like you broke up for a sec. You look like you back.
Yeah, it froze. It froze for a minute. It's tape of Chicago police saying I kill black people. And they like 2 years ago. Now they still don't like they know they can just do whatever, bro.
Right.
So in a similar peaceable manner to consult for the common good, to make known their opinions to their representatives and to apply for redress of grievances. Now, bro, remember we was talking about the shit that happened in Chicago, and I was saying, why not get 500 people and go outside the alderman office? So many people, fuck 500, 1,000, 2,000. Block up the whole damn street, busy street. We waiting on the alderman. Now, what it say? We got the right to assemble. If the status right, we got the right. Say we all phased up out there. They know what it is.
Yep.
Right to assemble in a peaceful manner, to consult in common good, to make known their opinions to the representatives.
And to apply for redress of grievances.
Yeah. This section 5, we got the right to be out here. Just so many of us, hey, tell y'all aldermen to come up here. You know what I'm saying? Section 6, searches, seizures, privacy, and interception. The people shall have the right to be secure in their persons, houses. The people shall have the right. Once again, for y'all whose status not correct, the people, not the black racial groups of Africa or whatever. The people shall have the right to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and other possessions against unreasonable searches, seizures, invasions of privacy, or interceptions of communication by eavesdropping devices or other means. No warrant shall issue without probable cause. That means it got to be a victim.
Right.
Can't be the city of Chicago, state of Illinois. Supported by affidavit, they got to write a statement, particularly describing the place to be searched, the person or things to be seized. They got to say what you took and where it's at, and this is that and the other.
Right, specific.
Now, where's that probable cause when they stop you for a stop sign?
Right.
Because it ain't because that's who's gonna be the injured party. Nobody. The people of Chicago. This is how you get that traffic shit dismissed. If you know, and if you're going hard, because if your status ain't like if your status corrected, a lot of this you ain't even finna be worrying about. Not even with the ticket.
Right.
Oh, man. It's a way out of a way out of a way. Even if you gotta pay it. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't, then you still, trying to basically bluff. Because you ain't really got no power. If they want to enforce, they're gonna enforce. So don't leave that without knowing that to have a crime, it gotta be injured party, meaning it gotta be somebody with a warrant, a statement.
Right.
A signed statement. Can't just be a statement, it gotta be a signed statement. They go to a judge and get signed. So that should get a lot of people got cases, ain't no injured parties, the city of. The state of. Y'all supposed to be challenging. Because you also got the right to what? View your accuser.
Right.
Now how the city gonna sit his ass, how the city gonna sit in the chair and talk?
Right, don't fit.
Because what's gonna happen is the prosecutor gonna try and talk, and some of y'all gonna let them talk. I'm an objection, hearsay.
Right.
Was you there? Hearsay. You can't talk. See, this is what we talking about. This is what people need to know. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't advise you to be all energetic unless you really, you know what I'm saying? Unless you got a little experience. Get your feet wet first, you know? And you can even hey, because I was like I said, once I got into this, traffic tickets, I was taking it to trial. Let's go.
Yeah.
What is you talking about? I'm gonna practice on their ass. Yeah.
Right.
Section 7, indictment preliminary hearing. We don't need that. Rights after indictment. I ain't really looking for that because it's 20 some. I want to go with specific ones. I ain't doing the whole thing. Bail habeas corpus. I'm gonna skip that. Section 10. I'm gonna go there. Self-incrimination and double jeopardy. No person shall be compelled in a criminal case to give evidence against himself, nor be twice put in jeopardy for the same offense. So when people question you and say you gotta answer this and they trying to convict you of some shit, you don't gotta answer shit. In Illinois, you can tell they had Section 10. I know everybody say Fifth Amendment. Illinois, you'll tell they had Section 10. And they can't use double jeopardy. This is one of the things I use in my case. The gun ordinance they made was in 2010. I had already, been copped out. So that shit was an ex post facto, and I had already agreed to the punishment. So that's another punishment, double jeopardy.
Right.
I was already, that was one of the things. That's how I kept being extra continuous, because they kept trying to blow shit off, but there was so many violations, I kept coming with another violation on the head. Here go another, Section 11, limitation of penalties after conviction. This is something else I use. All penalties shall be determined both because of the same shit. Both according to the seriousness of the offense and with the objective of restoring the offender to useful citizenship. No conviction shall work corruption of blood or forfeiture of estate. No person shall be transported out of the state for an offense committed within the state. This what's important about this one. No conviction shall work corruption of blood or forfeiture of estate. So why they say convicted felons can't have guns and carry arms, their arms? They saying you corrupted your blood and forfeited your estate.
Right.
But status, because this is something I'm working on and challenging my damn self. You know what I'm saying? And we to the definition.
Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit, but I'm gonna go on ahead and go to the definition of
we just want to show what it is.
1 second.
It's all good because I got a refund of my damn self. Let me find it. Ready whenever you is.
Make sure we didn't mess up nothing.
So this go for a lot of people who got cases, and they saying that your crime, disqualifies you from some type of right or what they call a privilege or something. Corruption of blood. In English law, the consequence of attainder, being that the attainted person could neither inherit land or other inheritance from his ancestor, nor retain those he already had, nor transmit them by descent to any heir, because his blood was considered in law to be corrupted. That's basically what they doing.
Yep.
That's what your status is, not corrected. Corruption of blood.
Yep.
Your shit is corrupted.
Yep.
So they talking about a crime to corrupt the blood. Here I am. I done committed crimes. Blood was already corrupt. Committed the crime. Came back up that dated the status. You know what I'm saying? And now my blood ain't corrupted because I'm defying that shit. All that can't have this, can't have that. Yeah. Corruption of blood, y'all.
Yep.
Forfeiture of estate.
Yep.
Lost estate.
Yep.
Abandonment. Section 11. Now we at section 12. Right to remedy and justice. Every person should find a certain remedy in the laws for all injuries and wrongs which he receives to his person, privacy, property, or reputation. He shall obtain justice by law freely, completely, and promptly. Now, how they know this? How they know every person gonna find a certain remedy in the laws for all injuries and wrongs which he received? How they know my injury?
Right.
How you know I ain't have my birthright all the way up until damn near 40? You know what I'm saying? And y'all try to corrupt my blood and I want all my shit back.
Right.
So y'all say it's remedies in here and I want all, and okay, cool. I'm finna find them. Islam. I already found them, really. Like I said, we do another live on the gun laws in Illinois and put up the case. You know what I'm saying? So whoever, know what I'm saying, feel like they, that case holding them back, you need to be tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be doing some study too. The right of trial by jury as heretofore enjoyed shall remain inviolate. And this is one of the great things in Illinois, because like if the ticket like over 200 or 250, you got the right to a jury trial, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good practice for people who won't practice in the courtroom. Traffic court is where you shouldn't be acting scared. You should be like trial. If y'all want to charge this trial, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the investment. Fuck 250. Okay, cool. I'm finna study and I'm finna be in this bitch. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Imprisonment for debt. No person shall be in prison for debt unless he refuse to live up his estate for the benefit of his creditors, as provided by law, or unless there's a strong presumption of fraud. No person shall be in prison for failure to pay a fine in a criminal case unless he has been afforded adequate time to make payment in installments if necessary. He has willfully failed to make payment. They live up his estate for the benefit of creditors.
Right.
They charging that estate.
Mm-hmm.
They're charging it for value. That's why you got to go through the case to see whether you're going to pay for it or fine or do the time or get it dismissed. Mm-hmm. Section 16. Ex post facto laws and impairing contracts. No ex post facto law or law impairing the obligation of contracts or making an irrevocable grant of special privilege or immunity shall be passed. Bam. These contract laws, like I said, is what's keeping a de facto afloat as far as you can't say about us. Once you swipe, that's a contract.
Right.
Once you go pay for something, that's a contract. Everything is contract. Trust, contract. Mm-hmm. You bought the car, that's contract. You paying rent, that's contract. You got the phone, that's contract.
Yep.
You making all that shit constitutional, even though we use the fiat. And they complaining about the fiat. Now, also, they say they're not going to impair no contract. You can make contract too, which means contract is law.
Right.
Because you can make a contract, so you can make law.
Mm-hmm.
I'll self-law master, right?
Right.
Because you got to think, why is they telling you they're not going to impair? Because, okay, there's some people making some laws around this piece. Some people doing some because contract is enforceable, which means it's law. That's one thing about a contract. It got to be enforceable by law. Because somebody might violate it. That's why I be asking some of these Moors talking about Moors this and Moors that. Who's going to enforce this contract? Right. You going to have some Moor walking around with a gun? No, you want to use their course. You want to use their jail, their system. This is what I don't understand. Like, this ain't no street thug shit. This is about law and justice and, you know what I'm saying, being constitutional. Right. Right. You get in some type of incident or whatever, business-wise. Is you gonna be a thug then, or is you gonna gather statements and start subpoena people to court? Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Know what I'm saying? You gotta do right. Now they like, man, you got me in court. Mm-hmm. Like, which one is it? Right. You know what I'm saying? Which one is it, bro? Mm-hmm. No discrimination. I don't care about that one. No discrimination based on sex. No discrimination based on handicap. Individual dignity. I'm gonna look at that one. Section 20. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. To promote individual dignity, communications that portray criminality, depravity, or lack of virtue in, or that incite violence, hatred, abuse, or hostility toward a person or group of persons by reason of or by reference to religious, racial, ethnic, national, or regional affiliation are condemned. So that ain't no law, they just condemning it. Mm-hmm. recording of soldiers. No soldiers in time of peace. This section 21. No soldiers in time of peace should be quartered in the house without the consent of the owner, nor in the time of war, except as provided by law. Why do you think they put that in there?
Mm-hmm.
Nor in the time of war.
Mm-hmm.
If shit kick off, act like it won't get back in the day, and they'll just come and take over your house because it's the area they need to stake out in. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And your wife and your daughters in there.
Mm-hmm. Putting all y'all at risk.
Yeah, because back in the day they used to just rape them.
Yep.
There's 20 soldiers in there. You got wife and daughters. Yeah, we kill all y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Read some of their history.
Yeah, bro.
No quarter to soldier. It's the reason these laws in here.
Mm-hmm.
Right to arms, subject only to police power. To the police power. The right of the individual citizen to keep and bear arms should not be infringed. Now you got to understand this Illinois state constitution.
Mm-hmm.
When you're dealing with somebody like me, you got to look at me like as if it's a Sundry Free Moors Act because I'm not their citizen.
Right.
So the Sundry Free Moors, they petition that if they commit a crime, they be held by the laws of the state, like the citizens, and not like under the Negro law.
Right.
So that's the same thing like I'm doing. You can't. So now all this shit apply. You can't corrupt my blood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't corrupt my blood. Still got the right.
It's long.
Let me see. Section 24, rights retained. The enumeration in this Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the individual citizens of the state. So, like I said, you got to look at it like a Sundry Free Moors Act. Anything that's good for them, I can do. Like I got my own right. Like I really got my own whatever aside
right.
from them. So this is the whole thing of the court system. The thing about it is, it's not enough Moors enforcing.
Mm-hmm.
If we was all up in the courts telling. And then they'll just come on because we'll be prosperous. We'll be owning stuff. It wouldn't just be us doing commerce. We'll be certain Moors be naming their stores. It'll be all out on the 75th Street, Stony Island.
Yep, all day. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It like how hip hop went commercial.
Yep.
We like, you know what I'm saying, hip hop. We like, you know what I'm saying, rap or something. We ain't went commercial yet.
Right.
We ain't got a pop star yet.
Mm-mm. No, it's all underground.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Our last pop star was Noble Drew Ali. You know what I'm saying? That was in the, you know what I'm saying, 20.
Mm-hmm. And that was it.
We need a face. You know, a few faces.
Mm-hmm.
That's doing something.
It's long all day.
It's the Illinois State Constitution. And like I said, if you go to Citizenship of the United States and Expatriation, page 66, it's talking about the free Negro. And they are not citizens within the meaning of the Constitution. They owe allegiance and they are, so you basically, what they mean by that is some gonna squeak through, some not. You gonna get what they gonna give. You don't got no rights. You get what they can give, what they gonna give you.
Mm-hmm.
How the free Negro get shit done? They started. They you know what I'm saying, make it viral on social media and get a bunch of people mad, and then here come Crump, and now they, you know what I'm saying, the lawyer gonna do the administrative process and get his chop. You know what I'm saying? We gonna shut shit down.
Mm-hmm.
So these niggas don't tell nothing up.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the free Negro gets shit.
Right.
Act like we ain't seen the example.
Okay.
Act like it ain't been pass after pass after pass every time something happens.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to get killed for something to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You get killed then because we got to get killed to rile up, to wake up a little bit.
Yep.
It'd be different if we was just, know what I'm saying, if niggas was smart, really smart.
Mm-hmm.
If niggas was really smart, they'd have been in the street like, what? You niggas did a $6 trillion stimulus. Who gonna pay for that?
Right.
Grant Scott said we ain't even citizens.
Right.
Who getting taxed for that?
Right.
They getting another one ready.
Mm-hmm.
And they tell me that you gonna pay for it. We looking at your taxes, nigga. American Family Plan, yeah, PPP, all that. They done tricked everybody. Yep. Everybody that knows they did a PPP talking about I make 100,000, this, that, and the other, and put that shit and sign it affidavit. They don't know them forms affidavits.
Yep.
Everything you sign and say perjury and all that on legal for them affidavits, them legal, them, you know what I'm saying? That shit they can bring back up to bring you in court.
Yep. Easy.
You know who the witness is? You.
Mm-hmm.
Starring as you. You know what I'm saying? A piece of paper starring as you.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Because we on no contract. It's like another language. And it's the same as business. It's how you talk about, you ever heard of them say shrewd businessmen?
Yeah.
That's because they get conscious and see everybody full of shit.
Right.
Once you get conscious, you see everybody playing on it.
Yep. And you know you got to read between them lines.
Bro, I just told you the other day, I'm in a gas station. And I know y'all seen this. I'm in the gas station. They got the little rinky-dink bags of peanuts and dried bananas and all this shit.
Yeah.
$3, $4. And the shit is like 2 ounces.
Right.
I'm like, bro, I could make that, like, I could really, like, get $50 worth of fruit and have a whole rack, like $300 worth of stuff up there. I'm like, so basically, people is getting treated to their mental capacity. Because ain't nothing stopping nobody from doing it.
Right.
He just thought, okay, these niggas gonna come in here, lazy, high, want a snack, and just gonna grab all this shit and I'm get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Mm-hmm. They ain't gonna care. They just gonna want what they want and they gonna pay for it.
Got this little sign on it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Got his own stamp. I'm talking about.
Yep.
And you know they all bogus. Done marked up everything in the store. This all through the hood.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Niggas don't even see the shit. Niggas see it, don't care.
Right.
You know they going up on the blunts. Every other month, 50%. Like, damn.
Yeah. Weighing y'all out.
All we doing is threatening their ass.
Mm-hmm.
All we can do is threaten them because it's too petty for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's too petty. I'm just like, man, hey, y'all bogus. We'll go to the other stuff.
Yep. Yep. No, then somebody got it cheaper? Oh, now you want to work a deal.
On the real. On the real.
Yeah. Yeah, your cousin down the street run that game.
The reason we showed y'all this is because we informed what they call foreign contiguous territory, what we call Morocco, next to Chicago in Illinois. So this is their laws. And this is what needs to be known because you gotta, they told you, like we showed the codes the last live we did, they doing admiralty on the land. Mm-hmm. It's all business. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So you need to know. You should be in wherever municipality where you at, looking at the Constitution and trying to get a gauge of what they saying they stand for. Mm-hmm. That's what everybody should be doing. Right. And a lot of y'all got cases, and this is where it's coming from. They home rule and all this type of shit out of their Constitution from wherever it's at. Mm-hmm. Go to Article 7. No. Go to where's the governor at? Go to Article 6.
It's up there whenever you're ready.
I can find.
Oh, you looking for the section?
I'm trying to find something on the fly. There was something in here that was saying that was talking about his jurisdiction. And saying that he only got jurisdiction over citizens. He don't got no extra jurisdiction. might not be able to find it.
So the jurisdiction is, are you talking about section 4?
It might be. Let me see.
Check section 4. You got section 4, section 6, 469. Those are the ones that mention jurisdiction.
Yeah, I had to find it. It was something dealing with the governor. Because I remember when it came out with that executive order, and I had posted on my page.
Yeah, you talking about when they sued Pritzker or whatever? Kind of
it's somewhere. I'll find it somewhere, but it's somewhere that he just because he make an executive order. So you update your status, and he don't get it over you now. He ain't gonna have it over. See, the way they get jurisdiction over you is by committing crimes. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you're just doing business. You know what I'm saying? And going back to your private.
Yep.
And like I say, why I say Moors ain't nothing special is because all these are unalienable rights. Everybody is people. Even the Caucasian, they got the right to do this. Mm-hmm. They got the right to do this. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It is what it is. It's our land. Everybody fucked up. Because other than that is to say you won't. Because what you think they finna do? I know what I'll do if a motherfucker told me.
Right.
So what you think they finna do? Why you think they teach their kids how to shoot? Mm-hmm. Why our kids know how to twerk?
Right.
And we talking this shit.
Right. And their children know how to do it at young ages. Teenage years. 13, 12, some cases.
Like people need to get and why you talking this took our job type shit. It's all type of resources. This is what I don't understand. Like maybe it's because it's fiat. Mm-hmm. Or maybe because Moors can't understand or help that can't get over the fact that right now we in a martial law state. Y'all still acting like it's supposed to be some rights. What don't you understand about the fact?
Right. No, y'all forgot y'all lost the war. Y'all been in martial law.
Bro, type up the Can you type up Libra code or you want me to send it to you? Email it?
No, I'll get it.
All right. Type up the Libra code. Let these people see something real quick. This is what you need to understand. Article 1 of the Libra code. General Orders 100. This is what you need to understand. Can y'all see the title? The first section, first article, first section. Martial law, military jurisdiction, military necessity, retaliation. Now this came out in 1863. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? During the Civil War.
Yep.
A place, district, or county occupied by an enemy stands in consequence of the occupation under the martial law of the invading or occupying army. Mm-hmm. They say if it's an occupying army just there, then it's martial law.
Yep.
So 13 colonies was occupying over here and said, damn, we gonna just be a country on y'all shit and take over everything.
Yep.
So now they everywhere. So now the 13 colonies that was just on the East Coast is everywhere a couple hundred years later. So let's read it again.
Right, but you see how it's saying too now. It says whether the public warning was issued to the inhabitants or not.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta walk you through it so they can get everything. So you can know they over here now.
Right.
This shit apply to us right now. Mm-hmm. A place, district, or country
Right.
occupied by an enemy stands in consequence of the occupation, just by definition. They over here
Mm-hmm.
under martial law
Mm-hmm.
of the invading or occupying army. Whether any proclamation declaring martial law or any public warning to the inhabitants has been issued or not.
Mm-hmm.
See, because over time, they ain't finna tell your ass. Your ass
Right.
is a citizen.
Right.
But it's still martial law. Martial law is the immediate and direct effect and consequence of occupation or conquest.
Right.
The presence of a hostile army proclaims its martial law. What is the police department in United States to our people, if not a hostile army?
Yeah. All day.
Do I gotta read the rest of this shit? But y'all should. Y'all really should, because this is what they looking at.
Mm-hmm.
When I be talking about when they look at you as an enemy combatant or a regular inhabitant of the land, this is what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The Leagal Code.
Yep.
Look. Article 2. Martial law does not cease during the hostile occupation.
Yep.
Except by special proclamation ordered by the commander-in-chief.
Mm-hmm.
Or by special mention in the Treaty of Peace concluding the war. When the occupation of a place or territory continues beyond the conclusion of peace as one of the conditions of the same. So we claim the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, which is telling you get a Treaty of Peace after the war. Why do you think I keep saying we lost the war?
Right. That's
Which
why.
one is it, y'all?
Right.
Did we lose the war and y'all claiming the treaty from after we lost the war? Or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is y'all ready for, you know what I'm saying, back and better than before? And, you know what I'm saying? Look at me now. And
right. How you like
bring them out now, Maury.
Right.
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
How you like me now?
Right. We're not in 6th grade now.
Yeah.
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 This is what I'm talking about. Reality. 200 years later, or 150 years, whatever, later, is martial law. We the descendants, POWs, and niggas want rights and talking that shit at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Rights meaning the treaty, that shit meaning as if you finna, know what I'm saying, be hostile.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is it?
Yep.
Because you using they business.
Yep.
That's why I'm telling all the Moors. All y'all is acting friendly as hell and talking hostile. Which one is it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Which one is it? We all got the documents. I ain't the only one reading it.
Yep.
I'm not the only one with a Black's Law. Everybody's showing you the Black's Law Dictionary, telling you the etymology and that I don't do it. I'm religious.
Right.
How I can get dead in the law and break it down with your everyday reality right now.
Mm-hmm.
So now they already know. So when I say the shaitan, when I'm talking about the shaitan, see, shaitan was made out of fire. That's why he thought he was better, right? He said Adam made out of the earth, right?
Right.
So that hint, there's many degrees to that. That hint to temperaments, that hint to the ability to learn from stubbornness. Some people they can't make a right. They got that fire. See, I got fire too, but I know when to be stubborn and when. I know when to use the fire when I'm just being stubborn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shaitan wouldn't make a right. So we know the rules. We know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
We know what the game is.
Yeah. And
is you going to adjust to the rules so you can get what you need done? Because the purpose is getting what you need done. You want to live like a Moor without compromising your principles.
Yep.
That's the key. This is why we reserve rights when we do contract. We ain't compromising enough. We reserving our rights. We dwell as self within contracts. We mean, like when Noble Jali, Divine Warning, he said that Constitution had never been changed. So damn whatever y'all did, corporate Constitution, we talking about the one that ain't never been changed. We reserving our right for the Republic.
For the Republic.
Republican form of government.
Mm-hmm.
Article 4, Section 4, I believe. Is it any question? Anybody got questions? I ain't finna go through the whole.
You go ahead and put up some questions, but it's really important for y'all who haven't got with this legal code to definitely kind of take a look at it. You know, I'm just scrolling down a little bit so y'all can see. If y'all read through there, you'll be able to see a lot of the stuff, and you'll be able to recognize a lot of things that's going on right now. It's applicable today.
Legal code, Coram Nobis. That's another document, 20-something pages, basically. What is it? Common law courts put it out, basically saying that the whole de facto went corrupt, even the sheriffs, and it's up to the people. That was in like 2015. That was 6 years ago.
Yep.
That was around that Pope.
No, but people don't want to take it seriously because, you know, they family members are all in these orders and these different societies, and so they don't really see the dark side of this. They just see, you know, oh no, they wouldn't do that, and then just, you know, they go and talk to them, and they go and, you know, put the veil back abruptly across your face again.
It is what it is. We all, I mean, I got some family I'm suspicious of, and some that I know. You know, it's high ranking.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, it's more so a lot of people they're just so used to influence. Like, really, at this point, and that's why meditation is good, because you get to kind of put all the distractions out and just really look and digest it yourself.
It is what it is. People need to get the contractual trust law. You need to get that part of your game intact, because the way shit moving in economics, the way shit moving in commerce, I'm talking about, you need to get it because it's digital. Everybody down there's finna have a website and a YouTube page and some products. That's down to like mandatory.
Yep.
You know how in the hood everybody had a side hustle?
Yep.
That's like the new side hustle, bro.
Easy. Right.
I'm not knocking it.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's Islamic.
Mm-hmm.
To me, the YouTube channel is Islamic.
Right.
Because, like I say, I was going over the story of the angel Jibril telling Prophet Muhammad that read, Iqra, read the name of your Lord.
Mm-hmm.
That's what YouTube is. Everybody's telling their story.
Yep.
Whatever truth that they know, they own their.
They tell it.
Yeah, they living their life out.
Yep.
You know,
mm-hmm.
That's what the Quran is. Something that should be recited, read, recite. Basically be it every day. Whatever you are, you're supposed to be that.
Right.
Man.
Right. But a lot of people, you know, they look at it, they see it from different aspects, and that's when you ever hear about, like, you know, different people saying that their theory is to try to strive to be a better version of themselves every day. Like that's what you're doing. You know, you're trying to step to be what it is that you're gonna be, what you're trying to reach, the best version of yourself that you could possibly be.
So you're doing both at the same time.
Yep.
Because I want to be better, but right now I am. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So if a situation happen, you can say what you want.
Right.
When you go into reaction mode, you're gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna be feeling bad.
Oh, I should have. Yeah.
I
can't believe whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
I said I wasn't gonna do that. So I just relieve that pressure off me. I ain't finna keep going through that. That's a cycle.
Mm-hmm.
You keep saying that, and then you keep being yourself. It's teaching you something. You can say what you want.
Yep.
You are who you are. So if you really want to change, work on that part, it becomes something else, so you can be something else in the situation.
Right.
Don't fake it.
Right.
Oh yeah, today No, you just putting pressure on yourself that you finna disappoint because you're trying to tell everybody and hype yourself up. No, just work on it in the dark, in the shadow. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, meditate. This is that other.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep.
So we doing both at the same time, but right now you are what you are. So if you don't study, or you don't know what I'm saying, meditate, or you don't contemplate, or you gonna stay there or devolve.
Right.
Man.
Right.
You can only be that which you are. You only are that which you know.
Right.
You don't know that which you know. Like what Noble Drew Ali say? To change the people, you got to change their what?
Right. Literature. Right. But see,
what they know.
These people, they really what it is. They got to fall back in love with themselves, bro. That's what it is. Y'all have decided that everything else that you've seen is better than what you got, and this, that, and I don't like my this, I don't like my that, I don't this, and every. So now you put yourself in a position where you literally hate yourself. And the only reason why you don't do it, or people can't see it, is because you keep acting like somebody other than what you really are. So you really, like I say, you got to deal with yourself. You can't run from that. Because then you'll find out who you're supposed to be. Because when you fuck up everything, guess who's gonna be the one to tell on you, to put you in place? Yourself. Mm-hmm. You're gonna be the one stopping yourself. Half the time you stop yourself already. I can't do this. I can't do that.
They can't get around it, bro.
Yeah, yourself gonna let you live.
Most people need. It's just like driving. When you on the E-way, and that car just want to be in front of you, so you speed up, they speed up. That's how these people is you talking about. They need a motivation outside of themselves.
Yep.
They need you to tell them they ain't shit. And this is they that type of person. They want you to. They want to drain you, and don't do shit until they finally make you snap. And then as soon as you snap, now they done did everything you said.
Right.
Like, why you couldn't just do that shit?
Right. Why we have to go through all this? Right.
Yeah, because they ain't have it. They needed that. You know
right.
What I'm saying? It's one of them slaps. Thanks, I needed that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it is. But they not gonna thank you. They gonna be mad at you for jump starting them.
For jump starting. Right. Yeah. And then all their whole fuel is gonna be to get you for jump starting.
Yep.
Don't even realize what the hell going on.
Yep.
They lunch.
And we just read out the Holy Quran and Mecca the other day, right? The evil that who sinned?
Allah sinned and Shaitan sinned.
So he jump started you. Oh, this nigga just think he just gonna live life? Oh, okay.
Yep. Watch this.
Yep. He already showed you had a conversation with Shaitan. Yeah, you can have. They ain't gotta talk again.
Yep.
You already told him. You know the rules.
Yep.
Oh, this nigga think he just gonna live. Okay. I'm finna test his ass.
Right. But guess what? That's the reason why he can say wholeheartedly, my believers, I know they're not going to follow you. You're not going to be able to get them. Why? Because they already been through my test. They've been through my hill already. They know. They know from that. They're not knowing from being told because they've been through those experiences.
We already know Shaitan. He can't walk up on us. We know the motherfucker. Just what going through the trenches is.
Yep.
Why you think he can't fool us?
Yep.
I know Shaitan. Shit.
Hell yeah.
Shit. The same way I'm ascending this way, I was descending that way at one point. I was talking to his ass.
Yep.
Hell yeah. DMX did a song about it. Know what I'm saying?
You goddamn right.
You know it's always overdose. Shit, I know Shaitan as well. He probably scared of me now. You know what I'm saying? We don't reverse that relationship.
Yeah.
Shit. Shaitan, I make his ass do my purposes. Shaitan is the lower self. This body is Shaitan.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy.
This body got the emotions. This body is what's working on sphere 8, past emotions and experiences. It's what's gonna get hot and get mad. It's what you gotta calm down.
Yep.
The self is what's telling you what really to do. This body is what's talking about. Let's get it.
Hell yeah. Get back. Right. You can do it like this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But you know, you can call it Shaitan, but like I say, mine is a warrior spirit. It's gonna work off the one. So it's a horse. You know what I'm saying? It's only gonna activate, you know what I'm saying? You know how they got a vicious ass dog, but it's only gonna move when the mouse is say?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what people don't understand. That's why I say you gotta learn how to control it. Gotta learn how to control it.
Yeah, I ain't got it all the way.
Nah, that's why I say learn. Nobody said it's gonna be perfect. It's a journey.
Well, yeah, at least, see, the one thing is at least we in the right direction. Our Qibla is correct. See, I ain't like we not just willy-nilly. I ain't got it all the way, but on the other side is who's supposed to be on the other side.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Is it any questions on this law stuff? Because this translate, like I said, it's translating the business. The same way they violate your rights here, they violating your rights in the business. You getting shit tax about you.
Right.
They tell you need this license. You getting all type of property tax.
Yep.
And you can't discharge the shit like you hearing all these Moors talking about. Because they not even foreign. They ain't even update their stats.
Right. They
Don't know how to do
motions.
it. Not everybody that's saying they know something, not everything is going to private seminars.
Mm-hmm.
Which I ain't got no problem with. Do your thing. It was like that before we came. But like I said, we the new more order. We Portals, but new more order is like part of the movement, which is you just put it out here. You ain't got to pay for this, that, the other. You know, as far as our understanding.
Right.
This is our understanding of the principles. This stuff we do, leisurely. But class stuff is, taking our time. It's a smaller loading. But with all this stuff we giving, I don't see how people. And if you can just read and you get you can take our class, or you can go buy your Black's Law Dictionary, watch our live, take some notes, and go read everything.
Yep.
For free.
Yep. And go to the same sources that we putting up here on the screen for everybody to see. You can go read them even further in depth, and then next thing you know.
But one thing you can look at both for us, just listen to our speech and know we not no free time people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just don't come. It's too much stuff to do. But we, this is our missionary work. So we're gonna put this out here, show you what to do, show you how to read it. Bam.
Right. All right. So Islam, we got Kiki. She says, when correcting your status, what are the documents you should know/file with our paperwork, such as house resolution and so forth? Can't find my list. My apologies. She said she can't remember all of them.
Correcting status, see, it depends on. See, now everybody don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
You're talking about commercial. Now, what I did, I put a treaty. I made a divine will. I put a name change, and I put what was the other document? The SS5. And we got, like I say, got a class for that. That's what I put for that when I sent to the Social Security Administration to correct my straws information. But some people think correcting status is just joining the body politic and getting some mortgage paperwork with a full stamp on it. And talking about they got a mortgage trust.
Right.
And then they're going to go to somebody's bank, not knowing if these people want to, they can call these authorities and try and get you in violation of the 18 U.S. Code somewhere. So that's why I'm trying to make a distinction. So it's all good. Like we need our mortgage paperwork, their private paperwork, but that's for you. That's for you to know who you are first and foremost. Right. Once you have absorbed the paperwork and become that, now you can start filing stuff on the record. You know what I'm saying? But it's still, you're not finna file that everywhere. You're not finna take that everywhere you go. Some stuff is just business. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff is just business and it's just done in the private. Right. Don't nobody know but you and them. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even hitting. The shit is in the manual. I'm reading the IRS manual. I'm like, what the fuck? Right. Is this the problem? Or is these just people's incompetent? So, like I say, status is really in here because it ain't just Moors doing this. Every nation got a treaty. They over here, ain't they? What nation you think over here without a treaty? What nation you think over here without a treaty?
Islam.
So all of them can do this shit. This is why I was telling Isaiah, really, I'm finna start getting university because I can help anybody correct their status, really. Any nation, even the Caucasian. You don't want to walk around here white no more. You want to be Irish or whatever? Shit, I can look into that. Because it's only going to benefit Moors for them to stop calling themselves white and us stop calling ourselves black. That's the real republic now.
Yep.
Shit really an open end if they start doing it.
Right. Islam.
Shit. Now you talking. Like, miss me with all the crazy, miss me up with all the craziest 1 second on the clock and we got to inbound the ball from the other end type stuff.
Right.
Miss me with them plays.
Right.
I'm more comfortable with his 5 seconds on the clock and this what it is. We got 3 options. It's going to be this. We're going to use this, draw everything over this, Either we got a layup, and if we don't, we pulled everybody over there, and we got a wide open 3 for the game. Fuck it.
Yep.
I'm with that type of stuff. Everybody know what it is. This is that and other. And then we got playmakers out here to where if anything go wrong, everybody competent. They know how to talk.
Right.
Everybody getting caught up because they just made a dumb move. Bam. You don't win with what the bam, 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 and got caught with them and this, that, and the other.
Right. And somebody did this, and then nobody stood up to try to make a public correction or nothing. And ain't nothing on the record from nobody for nothing.
Or you just just certain stuff. You know, this is why a lot of people I know and that, you know what I'm saying, used to, you know, rotate with. I just ain't got the time now, and I don't know if they understand or not. It's just certain situations I can't even be in no more. Level no more. As you level up, it's just certain shit you can't do no more.
Right.
It just is what it is.
Yeah.
Especially right now. I was calling Chicago Thryrack because it done turned up. Now I done changed. And I might make this a hoodie. Cinco de Racco. It's Cinco de Racco around this bitch.
Yeah.
It's Cinco de Racco. So what I go to jail for? The same stuff. What they doing now?
Yep.
Riding around.
Yep.
Niggas in the car robbing people.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I know what food look like. You know what I'm saying? And it's food time right now.
Right.
It's really 90-day time. People was looking for the de facto for 90-day time in the election. It's really 90-day time now.
Right.
Because people need resources and they don't have. Well, they bringing back the jobs now, but now they got the mandates.
Yep.
Not everybody want to know about it more now.
Yep.
But when they call me and find out you really got to do processes, you really got to read the literature, you really got to go put this stuff on the record and live it, then it's like, let me call somebody else. Let me call somebody else who's going to tell me all I got to do is pay $350 and I got you.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So they can come back and argue with me. Fuck what you talking about, Noble. I paid $1,500 for this ID.
Yeah.
I know it worked.
I know it worked. Yep.
Then they ass looking like Eddie Murphy on Raw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When the bone chick from Africa
Right. Eddie!
Give me half on the real.
Hell yeah.
That's what the judge gonna be saying.
Yep.
To the accommodation party.
Yeah.
Half Mr. Moorman. On the real.
Yeah. Sometimes I say they don't want to take the time. It's really it's really not even it's not that they don't want to take the time. It's that once they start looking at something they ain't never seen before, then all of a sudden they just let the whispering in. They get intimidated. I can't do this. Oh, this so hard. Oh, this too much to read. Just all the regular nigga bullshit.
I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know if it's people don't know.
It's like under a spell, bro.
I don't know if they just don't know, if they ain't synced it, if they don't got the inspiration, if they see it happening and okay, then like I don't know. Yeah,
but bro, like this is what like Kiki Islam D Israel. You say facts 100, and then we got Kiki. She said get scared, and that's the whole thing, bro. You know, fear will cripple you all the way to the point you ain't gonna do shit, and that's where a lot of these Moors at. And then they sat here and started trusting the people that they were listening, and then they coming to find out that some of those people weren't as ingenuous as they thought they were. So now they turtling up again.
See, and this where a lot of you Moors, like you can just learn a lot from me right now, because I'm finna tell you where your fear comes from. You remember like how they talk about how players used to fear Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
He won the game before they get on the court because they scared of him. You respect them too much. That's what it is. You respect them too much. And you know who they is, who I'm talking about. What I mean by this, if you knew how they really thought about you, you wouldn't fear them. You'd be pissed.
Right.
See, I done lived around these people and I done talked to their ass and joked and we done really talked. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to hear how they really feel? Start talking shit to them.
Right.
Talk about their mama and race jokes and all. They love that.
Right.
They gonna say it back. Y'all gonna be some, you know what I'm saying, race joking, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But then you get to hear what they talk, what they want to, you know what I'm saying, say. That's how you get to, I'm saying, the truth gonna come out.
Right.
So over these years, I done worked what? In the gym, in the commissary, on the deck as a porter, on the yard. I done worked all these type of jobs, and then one of them is a police that's like the supervisor.
Mm-hmm.
So I done been a Sid and got into a fights. And like, you think I don't know?
Right.
I done seen, how many COs you think I done seen in decades, bro? And
Right.
been around and heard and had confrontations, like just thousands, bro.
Right. Had to be, yeah. Mm-hmm.
In Cook County, it's probably a couple thousand, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
In Stateville, it's probably a couple thousand. Like, this is just 2 facilities.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they all treat you like shit, basically, except for like 0.2%. So this is law enforcement. This ain't just them. This the rest of them too.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I know it's Libra code. I know it's enemy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is why when it's one of us when they shit and he not you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm saying why the Moors don't get in.
Right.
Because they got them in that's doing their job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why when I see one of them, I'm going in on that. House nigga, this, that, and other. You ain't even, because you claiming you me.
Right.
If you read the police literature and stuff, they claiming they Moors.
Mm-hmm.
They got the 5-point style with the points poking out the circle, and they claim like they on the 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
And they claiming to serve and protect all these principles.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I be reading them their rights. Y'all supposed to be constitutional. We supposed to be constitutional. This is our religion.
Right.
This your job. This our religion.
Right.
Like, bro, this is why I be going in on their ass.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can't tell me shit. You supposed to know this.
Mm-hmm.
Dummy, you got the badge on. You
Right.
out here walking around with a gun, a dummy with a gun. This is how I was talking to him.
Right.
A dummy with a gun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I know how they look at us. Pieces of shit. So ain't no fear. Who gonna be scared of that when you know?
Right.
No, I ain't fearing nothing. I'm looking at you and I'm enforcing.
Right.
I already know this is something. I know
Right.
what I look like. Why you think I went? I'll tell you, I go the opposite way.
Mm-hmm.
I go the opposite way. I know you already gonna look at me as corruption of blood. So fuck it. Why I even try?
Right.
Why I'm going around here with a ball fade for and all lined up and trying to look, man, fuck that.
Right.
I'm not even gonna try.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going a whole other way.
Right.
I pull me over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fit because that's that fear shit. You trying to toe the line.
Right.
I want to be this, but I want to be good for them.
Right.
No, I'm gonna be me, and everybody gonna accept it. That's how I'm gonna be good for everybody.
Right. Right. Right.
I ain't gonna fit everybody requirements. Everybody gonna honor this right now,
Mm-hmm.
or theirs ain't getting honored.
Mm-hmm.
De facto or not.
Mm-hmm.
I got proof of mine.
Right. Right. Yeah. And then you got Kiki. She says, this quote unquote, will I lose my benefits? And then she says, baby, trust the process. You're gonna be all right. So, you know, my whole thing with that is that really when we talk about losing my benefits, this, that, and the third. So if we already say you were under occupation, right, and the benefits that you're getting is from your occupier or whatever. So let's talk about you and being self-sufficient. So even if you were being self-sufficient, you know, we're not a beggar nation. You would be trying to do whatever it was you needed to do to be able to survive for your own without having to utilize it. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing about or nothing against the benefits, this, that, and the third. But, you know, if you really so worried about your rights and you want to stand up on them so hard, then I think that you need to make sure you're in a self-sufficient position, because you really can't, you know, like a dog biting the hand to feed them. Because you going around accepting, you know, in some instances, and I'm not saying everybody, because there's some people that I know they need it or whatever, but there's some people that actually literally go around trying to make up ways or whatever just to get the benefit so they don't have to do nothing.
What was she saying about the benefit?
She said that people worry about will they lose their benefits, and you know, whenever they're trying to do the process, as if that's what's holding them back, you know. And like I say, most of the time it's just whatever inner demons that they're already dealing with holding them back.
How you gonna lose the benefits? See, this is incompetence. Like,
right.
I can understand her saying that, but that's just because they don't understand.
They don't understand and don't know, and it's really because nobody's really studied Even when they talk about like the Zodiac Constitution and stuff like that, and everybody's so old, the Zodiac Constitution, this, that, and the third, yeah, it's our Constitution, and half of y'all don't really understand it like you really should.
Now, why would they think they're gonna lose it? That would imply that they actually went and read up on it, and it said that they would lose it for doing the process. Right. So this how I break shit down. When somebody would tell me that, I'm like, okay, so where did you get this from?
Right.
Now they're gonna be stuck. Like I'm trying to think of, because they know where I'm going with.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. I'm trying to look up public charge in the U.S. Code, see if I can see this, because when about a year ago, Trump was coming out with the public charge bill. If he would have been reelected, he would have been coming out with that. And it's basically charging people who, if you're not party to the treaty, it's going to get your ass up out of here unless you can bring something to the country. And in that public charge that he had, it was saying that you can't even call the federal public benefit for aliens with reciprocal treaty because of birthright. So for somebody to say losing, you gonna update your status and lose benefits? Yeah, you're gonna lose benefits because it's gonna be rights. It's just the classification gonna change. Oh, let me see. Is it in here? No, I can't find it on the run. I can't find it on the run. But that's what public charge is. Public charge is for immigrants, so they won't burden the federal public benefit. The estate. They will be examined for age, what's their occupation, what's their history, like, to be over here. But they nixed that because Trump didn't get in. But no, updating your status is not going to hurt your benefits. It's not going to hurt you getting what they call the federal public benefit. It's not. What's hurting people getting the federal public benefit is lack of knowledge without updated status.
Right.
Without even updating your status, it's stuff you could be, you know what I'm saying, doing.
Mm-hmm.
But people not looking.
Right. There's all types of grants, all this other stuff, this, that, and third, whatever you can be qualified for to get you straight.
Yeah. Because what we talking about is trust. All we talking about is trust. And people don't know how to do administrative process to move stuff from one trust to another. They might have a trust in the form of a grant. You don't know how to move that grant money to your trust in the form of a bank account.
Right.
They might have a trust in the form of Section 8. You don't know how to move that, how to make your straw man eligible for that trust because you work. And you're working out of a slave number. Which it was the slaves not supposed to be working. That's your trust.
Right.
That's for you to go get shit. What you working out of it for? Oh, because you don't know.
Right.
But you ain't doing shit foreign. You doing shit as a U.S. citizen. Out of fear because people don't know. And out of laziness because people won't read. You know? And then we can go get to the victim part. After we get to that part, then we can get to the victim part of what people teach. But all this shit in English. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And dictionaries ain't $10,000. Everybody going on trips, it don't cost that much to start a business.
Yep.
So this why the sympathy runs, it's like Justin Timberlake over here. Cry me a river.
Right. Right. Especially with all this, like I say, y'all got all this extra stuff that, with the federal public, because main ones talking about, am I going to lose my benefits? They the ones, they know they got every single stimulus, everything. And what y'all did with a lot of them, everybody went stunned, and you could have took half that, got a business, whatever, just put in a little sweat equity, and you've been stunned forever.
Look up value in the UCCs. I don't know if you still got that picture. You just look it up.
Yeah, I actually do.
Shit, value and consideration. Hold up. go to value.
I did hang tight 1 second. It's bad. Probably got this faster. All right, let's see. Let's see. We're gonna get this.
So we in the UCCs and we just going over value.
Yeah, I'm finding that picture real close, but yeah, no, so
And the UCCs, for anybody don't know, is the Uniform Commercial Codes. All this system is commerce. You can find pretty much everything in the UCCs about this commerce. So right now we're looking at value. It says except as otherwise provided in Article 3, 4, and 5, and 6. A person gives value for rights if the person acquires them in return for a binding commitment to extend credit or for the extension of immediately available credit, whether or not drawn upon, and whether or not a chargeback is provided for in the event of difficulties in collection. So they're talking about contract. Value for rights. 2, as security for or in total or partial satisfaction of a pre-existing claim. 3, by accepted delivery under a pre-existing contract for purchase, or 4, in return for any consideration sufficient to support a simple contract. So we talking about value, we talking about consideration. This live is like y'all getting value for rights right now. Y'all getting the value of what we telling y'all, because you can take this information that we giving to you in the form of sound and visual, audio visual, go and, you know what I'm saying, exercise it and manifest.
Yep.
But the right you giving up right now is your time. Because you got the right to be wherever you want to be right now and do whatever you want to do. So you're giving up value for rights. We could be charging and saying the same thing, but we giving up our time.
Yep.
You know. But like I say, this is part of our missionary duty. So you should think about like everything contract. What we say with the government, they can tax you, but it got to be protection, right?
Right.
Value for rights, right?
Right. Absolutely.
So you got the right to get on their ass when they don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They have to
right. Just like you would complain anywhere else. Right.
They go for body politic as well. It's not just a de facto that can, you know what I'm saying, be wrong.
Right. Temple, whatever.
And it's basic contract. This is why I say contract law. Contract, one of the elements, it got to be enforceable in the court of law. Because if you gave up value for rights and somebody didn't violate your right, say you gave up value to live in an apartment and then you come home, somebody in your shit, eating, making sandwiches.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So now you finna sue, you out of there, you sue, I need all my shit back. I need my value back.
Right.
It's contract.
Yep.
Now, what's the contract with the law? What we giving a law? So we know it ain't, whatever it is, it ain't equal. It ain't no consideration on our behalf. That's know what I'm saying. This is why we say we got a dean.
Yeah.
a duty and all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because he gave you life for nothing.
Right. Right.
Or it gave you life for nothing. Like you here. So what you gonna do to, you know what I'm saying? So this is our part of our work. I feel like that's kind of good for now. Like I said, we're gonna be going over more legal and business. Cause this, like, just going over, even if it ain't going super in depth, which is probably gonna be the yard. We're gonna going over different stuff,
Right.
but it's just to get people the vernacular and, you know what I'm saying, vocabulary, so we can just have regular conversations on this. Once everybody get to a level of competency, then everything gonna get easier to where everybody ain't, you know what I'm saying, getting misconstrued off of their connotative meanings in their head. Mm-hmm. When people say definitive statements.
Right.
It's showing you proof. Mm-hmm. And that's not just with the Moors, that's with nations.
Right.
Because everybody ain't mad at everybody else. As you can see, it's a lot of Moors now saying it ain't even the Caucasian. It's Moors. It's Moors. It's Moors.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you ain't trying to rule the Caucasian. Mm-hmm. They be done blew y'all ass away already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go over there saying y'all saying over here and see what they do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Of course it ain't them. It's us.
Right. Right.
They ain't the ones you trying to tax.
Mm-hmm.
And telling they everything they say is bullshit. Right. Shit. I'm sure they saying the same thing in their groups. It's not even the Moors. It's our own kind.
Yep. Yep. Uplift. Man.
They over there doing the same shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Some of them mad, some of them they want a war. Some of them, man, I'm doing business.
Right. I ain't got time for this shit. Right.
What you talking about?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, we ain't got time.
Same thing, bro.
Yep.
But what about it? They think they special. It's only them.
Yeah.
What about our creed?
Hell yeah. What about it?
Like, man, fuck that. In a minute, the sun gonna have us out of here anyway. We better enjoy the last years we got left. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Why these motherfuckers diplomatic?
Right.
Because know what Drew said, you know, the European is your brother. European is your brother man or something like that. Fellow man. No, fellow man. Not mm-hmm. brother man. He said the European is your fellow man, and then when you get back on top, treat the European nice. Don't keep the pendulum going.
Right.
How nice? What is nice? I don't know. Who knows? Like, what is nice? Hey. What is nice? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because what is peace and friendship? We got a treaty, but what is peace and friendship?
Right. That's why they got the autonomy in place.
We gonna put it on the public. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna live by our side. You know? Mm-hmm. So when I'm talking about, hey, it's a public and press, a duality, and it's a duality to the duality.
Right.
If you get it. It's a high road and a low road.
Mm-hmm.
The high road got 2 lanes, the low road got 2 lanes.
Right. Right.
Don't think your left lane is the high road left lane and you in the low road left lane. Because you in the left lane.
Right.
Instruction said turn left.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's 2 different ones.
Mm-hmm. No, I think that's what we kind of got an advantage, you know, with our downtown and whatnot. You know, we know upper and lower Wacker.
Oh yeah.
We know about the Pedway. We know about the L. It's up and down.
Yeah, so basically the country got 2 choices to go, bro. It's either we finna do business and everybody finna prosper, or we finna do war and kill everybody. Everybody finna kill each other. Them the 2. If you look at CM Bay, if you look at Caucasian, that's what's talking about the bloodbath, 95% bloodshed, blah, blah, blah. If you look at Morris literature, what Draw Lee is saying, if these presidents, or if you look at so this is Chicago and the Morris literature, is talking about when the United States gonna be the best country in the world because it's gonna be the most cosmopolitan country, and Chicago gonna be the first city of cosmopolitan, everybody in politics and business and all this.
Right.
So it's two different paths. Which one? And I don't even look at it as like we gonna choose which one this way, that way. Because right now we in the mercy while other people in the hell.
Right.
So we finna go the Noble Drew Ali path. No, regardless what y'all do. And some people finna go that path, the blood path, no matter what we do. Because really, you know what I'm saying? It's truth and falsehood strangely mixed. This is why we create. You get to choose. Our self-law. This is what we saying when we say our self-law master. I'm finna make this. I'm finna make it what I want to make it. Right. Fuck what y'all doing. I don't care what the obstacle, whatever, fiat, whatever. I don't care. When you see me, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be me in my habitat. You know what I'm saying? Right. However time I had to go around my elbow to get to the thumb without compromising my principles. Y'all know what it is. Y'all see me all in they shit, grabbing my principles. You know what I'm saying? Everything I can go from the Holy Quran, I can go in their codes and UCCs and show it to you. Right. They got a version of it. They got a version of my religion. That's people call it religion. Yep. You know what I'm saying? It's protected. And my mouthpiece gonna make sure it's protected. So that's the blueprint. Update. Get with like minds, tribe up. Enforce. You ain't gotta be mad all the time. You ain't gonna be mad all the time once you get to doing business. Yep. Once everybody get to doing business, what's to be mad about? Exactly. Really though. What? Cause we ain't got a president with a feds on? Right. Running everything and telling that and replace the Constitution with the treaty? People don't know how to mind their business. They want to run everything. Right. You mad because it's Walmart out there. You don't know how to make business and make more mark. Because it's possible. Right. Yeah. Some of them don't even want to work. They just like I say, they want everything to be handed to them. And everybody got it. Everybody talking this shit about loss of state. All y'all talking this shit about scared about updating the status, scared of the SSN. That's what you got to create with. It's countries, bro, where a motherfucker that's born in poverty, how you gonna come up? Ain't no credit. Right. None. It's just slave labor. Yep. You got a whole, they tell you can be whatever you want to be over here. You got a whole SSN where you can get credit and get free shit. Ain't nobody telling you to buy a car. Yep. Ain't nobody told you to buy a car, you got the credit card. Ain't nobody told you not to get a $30,000 credit card and start a business. Right. And never take off and never look back. Right. Ain't nobody told you not to do that. You'd have had the money to pay the credit, to build the credit, and everything else. You'd have had all the stuff, you would stop hating. Then you wouldn't be on live talking about they taking the people money and buying fancy cars and gold chains. Bro, this tell you how much people, for somebody to say we buying gold chains, fancy cars, this tell you how much they don't understand about equity and about assets and how to leverage the trust. Precious metal is worth. You can put that shit in the trust and leverage it. Yep. I posted a video. Precious metals, fine art, property. All of it. Put that shit in the trust and leverage it. You can get loans off of it, get other property. That's gonna make you money, make you fiat. Pay that shit back and now you own it. Put that shit in the trust. Leverage that if you want to. Like what is people talking about? Value, right? Right. So when you put in the trust, it's consideration. It's something for something. It's value for a right to get a line of credit to get some more shit and do something with it as if I own it already. Right. While I'm paying it back. You can't do this in some of these other places. No, you can't. No, the problem is a lot of people don't know that. Yeah, the problem ain't the fiat. The problem that the fiat ain't backed by gold. Because if it's backed by gold, then we know how much gold it is, so you can't change up how much the money worth. This is the problem. People don't know economics. Once we got the gold standard, it's fixed. Right. Like gold ain't as volatile as the dollar. That's because gold is fixed. It's a precious metal. It's only so much gold. Right. They print dollars by the day. So when the gold standard, they still gonna have a currency. It's still gonna be a fiat. Right. It's just gonna be backed by something. We just gonna know so many dollars equal this amount ounce of gold.
Right.
Fixed.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't changing. So now that them dollars, we still gonna have the dollars, but we can take them and get gold.
Right.
Or they might have some type of system, whatever. Just go, you know what I'm saying, buy coins or whatever. Because you can get it like that now with fiat.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I just showed coin. I just got a bunch of silver dimes.
Right.
I'm gonna get some more. Anytime I got some loose change, I'm gonna give me some silver, some precious metal. Throw that shit in the trust. Fuck it.
Yep.
Whenever I get ready and look up, I'm gonna get the shit appraised and start leveraging shit. Fuck it. Mm-hmm. We showing you how to do it.
Yep.
Go get you a Brian Blum. Go get you a Brian A. Blum contracts.
Mm-hmm.
This one 5th edition.
Yeah, let me put that up there.
Wait.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, go get your Brian A. Blum 5th edition. It's gonna teach you trust law, contract law. And they're gonna be telling you about basically what we just told you. And then you're gonna be in the book like trying to speed read it. I can make my own law? Yeah. Now watch how many people get religious around this piece.
Yeah.
Watch how many hallelujahs get thrown around now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I'm trying to focus more on. Less agitation and more value in what we bringing y'all. Anybody got any questions?
Yeah, no, I don't see. Yeah, I don't see any questions. Yeah, it was just a few comments or whatever, but we don't have any questions.
No, it ain't just us. It's other people weighing. But I think it's us. They talking. They ain't start saying it to us.
Right.
Yeah, they see one chain. I can pull out some more. You know what I'm saying? I can pull out some more, but I don't be trying to overdo it.
Right.
You know.
Right.
But and like I say, I ain't just buying shit for looks.
Right.
I know what it is. I would rather have some metal, some precious metal, than some fiat that I'll lose in value out of day.
Right.
Because that's what you're doing when you holding that paper.
Mm-hmm.
They stealing it from you by giving out stimuluses.
Yep.
With the inflation.
Yep.
So that's you paying tax anyway. So you gonna pay the tax. So unless we do business and build it up, if it go all the way down to the dollar crash, then it's gonna go to now you need them silver dimes and all that shit.
Yep.
Now who got some assets? Because don't nobody got no money. So it's bartering system. And if you ain't got nothing, you back to what I was just saying. Some countries they don't get credit.
Right.
So now what you gonna do to get stuff? Mm-hmm. Now your ass gotta work. What everybody's scared to do now. See, now you're gonna be forced to work.
Right.
But it's gonna be horse and buggy work.
Right. You ain't gonna like it.
It's gonna be horse and buggy work.
Mm-hmm.
All this shit go to shit. Ain't no grocery stores, none of that. Not everybody gotta work, but it's horse and buggy day work. Back-breaking work. We got
chain gang. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Chain gang back.
All that.
All that.
Fetch water and all that.
Mm-hmm.
See, y'all used to these amenities.
Yeah.
And I ain't tell I'm one of the people, I prepare for either way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I prepare for either way. I know our people though, they ain't ready for that.
Mm-hmm.
You can look at now. Look what's going on now.
Mm-hmm. Nowhere near.
They can't hunt in this concrete jungle. So it's kill or be killed.
Yep.
It's survival of the jungle. Fight of the fit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, survival of the fittest.
Yeah, survival of the fittest. Mm-hmm. The animals is the mentality.
Yep.
So if I see you and I want what you want, then it's like I'm eating. It's like an animal chasing at the prey. It's like, you know what I'm saying, to devour it.
Right.
That's what's going on now.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. Yeah. So that's good. Anybody got any questions before we bounce? You see, definitely horse and buggy days for sure. Hey, I gotta holler at bro too. He got a clothing line. Them joints kind of hot too. I might need you to send me a jogging suit or something, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Might have to holler at you in the DM. Let me know how much them joints run for. Mm-hmm. But it's a lot of good clothing lines in the shop. I'm gonna start rocking Chicago clothing artist clothes along with my own shit.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry.
good though, bro, because we need to be in our own stuff.
Yeah,
You know, everybody need to be in their own stuff.
coach.
Because that's how we're gonna all be able to build and work with each other and this, that, and the third, and we'll start building the trust together. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna be able to know have a relationship from the business. Yep. D Israel said he got you for sure.
Islam. Is there anything y'all need to know about the straw man? Ask y'all questions. Y'all got questions. Straw man is a domestic trust, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you update it, the SS4, but that's what it is, the Social Security number.
Yep.
Even if you update it, it's a domestic trust because it's in a system.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you would be classifying yourself as foreign in a system.
Mm-hmm.
All the stuff you saying that you is, they would be saying it then.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole purpose of all this.
Right.
And don't run off on this the guarantee. No, the guarantee is you knowing what I'm talking about. Because every time you see me, I'm spitting off codes.
Right.
If you ain't finna spit like how I'm spitting off the code, don't think you finna know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think the rest come with it.
Right.
I'm spitting off the code because I know what I can do. I ain't just saying it for nothing. Going to the stuff for nothing. And then I ultimately know if I get violated, I know what to fight with in court. Like everything is planned out.
Right.
If this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The last point I want to get to is where I'm finna get locked up and go, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Super Saiyan.
Right. Right.
That's the last point, but I will if I have to.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last point anybody want to, you know what I'm saying? Them or
right. Right.
For real. Especially with what I know now. They ain't want me in that end. You definitely don't want me in that now.
That's over with now. Game.
Bro, I thought it was a possibility I might get locked up. I was studying harder just to memorize the shit because I knew they weren't gonna let my paperwork in.
Right.
Just to memorize all this, like do these lives and shit, code.
Yeah.
I was studying like memorizing codes and like what I was saying.
Yeah, because you know they won't let you have your stuff.
Yeah.
You had no choice, right?
Yeah, I was gonna be in there downloading all type of shit on there. Mm-hmm. So now I just know the stuff and more. It's like, yeah. And we done had enough, you know what I'm saying, scuffle interactions to where it is what it is, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they know what it is. They know people waking up. They know this stuff. They know that people have to wake up. That's why it's a liquidation. They killing everybody. That's why people dying like that.
Yep.
They know they have to wake up, so it's liquidation. That's just why people just get violated.
Right.
Who cares? It's liquidation.
Right. They don't care. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who cares? Turn up time.
They want a lower number anyway, so anything that makes the number lower, they don't care.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like it backfired though. Everything backfired. Look at the credibility loss. Now they trying to get started back. Don't nobody trust hospitals now?
No.
Don't nobody trust no hospital?
No, not at all.
The dentist, none of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Police, none of y'all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nobody even work for the state.
Yep.
We looking at y'all crazy.
Like this. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody know what it is. It's an elephant in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody know the system fake.
Yep.
Everybody know this all about trust. And now they want to reset the game because we know and we doing it. It's just like with the bachelor degrees in college. As soon as our people start getting bachelor degrees, now it ain't worth shit. Now it's the equivalent.
Right. Now you gotta have something else. Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now we know contract. Now what they want? The Great Reset.
Yep.
They want everything to be free and they want to own everything, and then you just motherfucking, know what I'm saying, do what they say.
Let's see. Kiki say, I know y'all don't have kids. Do y'all have any recommendations on where us with children can obtain information on how to properly pull our children from the public school system where we're not forced to follow their schooling qualifications?
I would have to look into that.
Right.
But homeschooling, that's like a thing. That ain't, you ain't required to use them. But you would have to be prepared for that, as far as time and, what I'm saying, getting them what they need and having the curriculum and all that. So I understand what you're saying. I would have to look into that. That is something that could be, done. It would need some work though.
Yeah.
So you can't just rinky-dink throw some shit together, and take the kids, they get basic shit at night.
Right. It's got to have really good structure. Right.
You know,
Can't
what
be
I would do, me myself, I wouldn't. If I had kids and they was in the public schools, I wouldn't take them out. I wouldn't take them out because I want them to get that. You know what I'm saying? That side. I want them to get that side and then come home and tell me what happened, and then I can correct everything. And then I go up there a couple times and see what the environment is. But I want them to see, because this is their book. When they look back, when they get this age, then they can look back and see what the plan was, what the people was doing to their generation, and know what is going on now.
Right, because basically, if you just trying to take them out and they don't get a chance to see it, now they're still missing half, and now you got them sheltered. They don't get a chance to, so it's just like you won't be immune to some of these viruses or whatever that come your way, basically, because you ain't never been exposed.
Yeah, it's just like she said, they teaching BS. We can say the same. Like we've been at it with certain individuals, right? Saying they've been teaching BS, right?
Right.
Like, do you think it's better for them to teach the BS or for the BS to stop? Either which way is I mean, you can look at it good to me, because if they teach the BS, you know what to correct.
Right. Right. And ultimately, you know the truth. Those your children, you the mother, you the one programmer. So once they see all that, now it's time to that's a perfect example. You can show them the truth in the situation, how to handle different stuff.
See, you can't see you trying to bend the spoon, what it sound like. You trying to stop them from getting taught or seeing some BS, when this whole realm is truth and falsehood strangely mixed.
Yeah, you being overprotective. And I know you're a mother, but they're boys.
We can look at this whole realm as BS. We can look at this whole realm like that. It's for in one degree. Because everything lying to us as far as senses.
Right.
Everything is lying to us. We think we seeing colors and this motherfucking light, bouncing off according to science. That might be a lie. Who knows?
Right.
This is why I said everything is religion. Because in philosophy, they'll get to tell, like, I get to talking like that. Yeah, light is color is reflected off, and they'll be like, how you know?
Based off of.
And I'll be like, because it isn't, and they'll be like, how you know that? And I'll be like, because it isn't, and they'll be like, how you know that? And they're going to get your ass all the way back. You can talk about whatever. They're going to how you know all the way back into I don't know.
Right.
All the way back into the existence of how the existence create, and okay, Allah did it. And how do you know about it? How do you know Allah? You're going to have to come say, I don't know. Who created Allah? How did Allah create?
Right. Right.
So science gonna go to religion eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like D. Ross was saying on one of my lives. Anyway, like this is where they get the law from. They get it from, this is why they got Moses on chiseled into the courtroom. Got you swearing on the Bible.
Yep. All day. All day.
And for the law, they codified and, you know what I'm saying, make ordinances, and you got UCCs and U.S. codes. A lot of U.S. codes is acts and treaties, and it's acts and documents and stuff that's just codified. So you can find it easy in U.S. codes.
Right.
The Immigration Nationality Act, that's codified U.S. codes.
Right.
Or you go straight to the Immigration Nationality Act, say the same thing. Uniform Commercial Code is codified. Some of this stuff you can go to CFR. Federal regulations. It's all
it's long, Kiki. This is she chopped up with us later, but thanks a bunch. It's long.
Yeah. So I don't, we not. All you gotta do is get competent, and Islam. All you gotta do is get competent and raise the kids likewise. And their little test, and that's their book that they'll be able to go off of when they get grown. They'll be able to see. Like, I can look back at the kid, and I remember having to pledge allegiance to the flag.
Yep.
In school. With my hand over my chest and all this shit.
Yeah, all is to the republic for which you stand.
Getting indoctrinated. Children.
Yep.
I ain't know nothing about that. You making me say this shit.
Yep.
And we got in trouble if we didn't say this.
You sure damn right. You damn right. And I was one of the last years to come up with paddling.
Yeah.
So it was more than just, I'm gonna tell your mama detention or whatever.
And we had to sing the Star Spangled Banner.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I look up Star Spangled Banner third stanza, we're gonna see that they basically traumatized us, had us singing about killing our ancestors.
Yeah.
School every day.
Every day.
The third stanza.
Yep. Every day.
So that's what they did.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See, this is why you can't pull me over talking that self-righteous shit with a badge and a gun and all this. Like, you gonna get chewed out.
Yep.
Like they did that time. They got their motherfucking ass chewed out.
Mm-hmm.
Their ass was just quiet. Like, damn, this motherfucker going ham. For real. Yeah, I had it, bro. I'm like, bro, you're not finna keep doing this, bro. This not every time you see me, you're not finna keep pulling me over, checking me like this motherfucking where your slave papers.
Right.
With
freedom paper. Right.
Yeah.
With your pad.
Yeah. This ain't that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You finna investigate me, I'm finna investigate your ass. They ass no. Bro, I'm all in these niggas' businesses.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, this what you own? Oh, okay. Like, bro.
Yeah.
This how you this like when somebody violates you, you don't. This what I learned. Damn, getting in the city and this is that and that. I'm finna get that person.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly them. Fuck the bags. That I want you.
Mm-hmm.
Because as soon as you violated, you wasn't in your official capacity. You was in your personal capacity.
Mm-hmm.
You violated the trust.
Yep.
That's why they got a bid bond. That's insurance.
Mm-hmm.
They stopping you talking about registration insurance. Right. I'm
where yours?
Bid bond and star number.
Mm-hmm.
What's your license and insurance?
Mm-hmm.
And you finna write your ticket, and I'm finna write mine and summons your ass to court. I gotta go to your court, you finna go to my court.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's finna happen.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I was telling them before my status was correct.
Yeah.
I tried and my shit wasn't corrected. My shit corrected now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they still let me get a police if they violate, but I know one of these other people, so-called citizens, violate.
It's going down.
I bet you they let me cook their ass.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you their ass cooked.
Hell yeah.
I bet you their ass cooked. You see how quick I grabbed that phone when I was in the Daily Center?
Yeah, bro.
He finna be some test bait. Finna try his ass out. How at least you finna come to court.
Right.
You finna get some paperwork and come to court and get you a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
You finna know.
Mm-hmm.
You finna know. So this is what we on in the Shy. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody think it's all religious, but all this stuff is stuff we've been went on lives like over a year ago.
Yep.
You know, I just told you the law comes from religion, and then they come and make statutes and codes out the law.
Right.
So we started fighting the statutes and codes, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the law.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went to the religion, which is a higher form of law, and everybody said we got religion. See, we going back higher.
Right. Right.
The law came down from religion.
Yep.
We going back higher. We climbing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Islam. Mm-hmm.
We getting back closer to the source.
Exactly.
You seeing it for what it really is.
Exactly.
Man, like how they say something, you can call something a poison or a cure just depending on the dosage.
Yep. Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you can call it law or religion, just depending on however you want to use it or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How hard you going this way or that way.
Mm-hmm.
But we know what it is. We know the reason they got Moses on there because he came with law, 10 Commandments.
Yep.
Prophet Muhammad came with law. Jesus came with the golden rule, right? He broke the law. with the new law.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So I feel like that we pretty much hit on a lot of stuff. We're gonna be coming with more stuff like that. Y'all got any suggestions? Y'all can type it in there. Other than that, I'm about good. I'm about ready to go get me a snack or something.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, everybody, Islam. I think we good. See any other questions? Peace and love.